All right, now let's take a look at the career project part one found in week 6 of Learning Frameworks. You have resources here. Again, every time you'll have this career project overview document. And at the end here, you have the possible selves, possible lives checklist and instructions that we'll go over in just a moment. At the top, you have the required different career inventories you should take, the Holland Code Assessment, which fruit are you, and career cluster inventory. Because you can take any other inventory you want, as you must take 4 inventories at least. So I think I've reduce that down from 2 of your choice. So the 3 you must take are Holland Code Assessment, Which Fruit Are You, and Career Cluster Inventory. You can use Google to find any other career assessment online and figure out your personality traits and how that aligns with any career choices. The next thing here you'll see is the Mind Map website. This Mind Map website is a way you can create a bubble of your mind map. Just as to preface this, do not make the mind map more difficult than it has to be. It is simply you in the center, and the career clusters that you are choosing to investigate go around you. It's just a graphic, very simple. Don't make it harder than it is. For example, if I were doing one, I'd put my name in the middle, and I might put veterinary medicine, teaching, education, administration around my bubble. All right. So the first thing we want to take a look at is the career inventory reflections. This is the first thing that's due. I'm going to open that and look at that with you really quick. The career inventory reflections is just a chart. You write a brief summary of your results. So as stated, there are 5 here, but you actually don't have to do 5. You only have to do 4. So you have to do the Holland Code Assessment, Career Clusters Inventory, Which Fruit Are You? And then you find one on Google or wherever you've taken one before maybe, and reflect on that there. Now, you'll reflect on the results that you got. Reflection does not mean I got this and that's the end. You need to tell me what you feel about that, if that's something that aligned with what you thought in the past, how it was different, or any insight that you got from that, or something maybe you were surprised about. So reflect on each of those. It does not have to be long. Like I said, just a real brief summary, 4 sentences tops in those there. If you feel like you want to do a 5th one, feel free, go ahead, but you do not have to. The next part of this part 1, is the possible selves, possible lives. This should have the mind map and the reflection. Now, this is different than the inventory. This steps by steps tells you what to do. So make sure you take your career assessments. You've already taken all of those. You should know where you lie. So next, you're going to look at your results. You've already kind of written a brief summary, and you know what you kind of expect that you got. Now, you may have already determined your career choice. You're going to need to choose a couple others that you were interested in the past, or the ones that you got. So things that you might consider if you weren't already committed to one area. You need to at least choose at least 6 of those career choices on your mind map. Keep in mind, the more you include, the easier it is to determine and discuss themes and patterns that emerge through your reflections. So what is the possible selves, possible lives paper supposed to be? First, it should include your name and the title of the essay. Next, use 12-point Times New Roman font in a double-spaced Word document. Write a 1 to 2 page reflection discussing the themes and patterns that arose as you took those career assessments. Here are some questions that can help guide your paper. What themes or patterns emerged as you completed your career assessments? Do you believe they were accurate? Why or why not? Is your personality type suited to your career choice? Explain. Which of your personality traits would you consider a strength for your chosen career field? Which trait would you consider a weakness or an area that needs improvement in order to be successful in your field, and why do you feel this way? Which of the career choices from your mind map will you focus on for the remainder of this project, and why are you committed to that particular field? And then identify 5 to 7 questions that are lingering regarding the particular field of study that you choose. So that is what you're writing. It should be a 1 to 2 page paper. The assessments can be found in week 6. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to email.